I'm sorry, like nigga, you can't go on a fucking song and put your voice behind an AI version of Tupac and expect niggas on the West Coast won't take that some type of way.
But do niggas in New York feel the same way about Canadians as maybe West Coast is feeling right now, or maybe in Philadelphia or wherever, or is it just a West Coast thing?
That's just a West Coast thing,
It's
because
not even a West Coast thing. Y'all could go wherever y'all want to go.
I don't think it's a West Coast thing, really. I literally believe that Kendrick realized his biggest advantage against Drake was that authentically and organically, hip hop in the United States, it's a stronghold. And obviously, it's not the birthplace like New York, but like LA has a storied history and an authentic swag that has always been admired and also acknowledged. And the easy thing when someone is seen as a cultural guy who's one of the leaders from a place like that is to say, look at Drake. If I was battling with Drake, I would say that too. Like, bro, you know, it's like you ever seen somebody argue with a white dude? Like, shit, we were just talking about what's that guy named Brandon Buckingham? They'd be like, yo, bro, go do the videos in your culture. You know what I mean? That's a way to get at Drake. Yo, Drake, yo, stop talking like niggas from Memphis and running to Houston. How about you be a Canadian, right? That's a kind of a way to kind of get at him, because what Drake has historically done is that he's really showed love and moved around in the US that people kind of didn't really look at him as, oh, this is an outsider. It's like, yo, this is just one of us.
But that's what
So it was
that's
okay
what,
when he was giving the slaps, but
Exactly.
now go back to
That's
Canada.
exactly. That's what niggas get for dick riding. But it's cool. Ain't no doubling. Don't double back. Don't try to be Drake friend later on, nigga.
Well, that's the
Not
one
for
thing
all the
about
niggas
Kendrick that I don't see it. I feel like Kendrick the only person you can say when he stopped fucking with Drake, that's when he stopped fucking with Drake, and that was clear. Everybody else was doing the back and forth shit.
Wow, Kendrick
I ain't
really
gonna lie,
got on some go back to your country shit.
This nigga Kendrick garbage, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all dick. Hey, Kyrie, you been dick sucking this nigga Kendrick, bro. That shit is terrible.
To be honest, you didn't ask me what I thought about the song. I think the song is cool, but y'all the reason why. Again, y'all the reason why niggas talk about this shit. Nobody would talk about this shit if y'all niggas was so butthurt.
I mean,
I heard
when you say that, Kyrie, I think you're referring to, like, I guess the stream act, the chat niggas, because I definitely agree that this act hub keeps this shit alive. You know what I'm saying? The back and forth, which is not a problem. I mean, that's him reporting on Drake and Kendrick beef. It was the number one source, but yeah, it wouldn't be still going if niggas ain't invest. But Kendrick definitely is still trying to keep this beef alive.
I
Clearly, with
deny
the song.
that I play really even remotely significant. Bro, you know what plays the biggest part?
You delusional.
Not like us, just being on the fucking charts. And no matter what Drake does, they'd be like, it's probably A minor, or they just say some dumb shit. Look, he ran to Atlanta to get a check balance. Like, bro, everything that Drake has done, they compare to the fucking song. That song is the vein of everybody's existence.
Hey,
Let me ask you a question,
man. Oh, hey, hold on.
You live by the sword.
Number one. Go ahead, Kyrie. Go ahead.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. What do you do to Meek? You just said it. You just said it a little bit ago. You said Drake is to Kendrick what Meek is to Drake. You said that.
And I think you're delusional if you think you don't play a big factor in it. Act.
Yes,
you really got to
100%.
stop acting like you not the source. Like, you kind of downplay your impact. I mean, I know that probably wasn't the main topic, but you downplay your impact in this whole thing, man. And you're clearly
on the song.
Yeah, he's talking about you, man. Yeah, he's put you on a song before. He's talking to you with this song. When you sit back again, and we know Kendrick put 1,000 cryptic messages in a song, man.
And by the way,
I don't know how you can't feel that way.
By the way, I agree with about the thing for the donation. LK, he says, "Is DJ Head gonna apologize to Act for saying I was capping when I said Kendrick was loading? Isn't this loaded? This is what he loaded up. The nigga loaded up an announcement and loaded up this motherfucking song. DJ Head, I need an apology prompt and early. I'm sorry, my nigga. I don't know. Maybe you got the text now number with Kendrick. You're not getting the fucking news. But my nigga, listen, I get it from the hard drive. I don't need permission. You feel me? We'll go get that bitch. You get what I'm saying? So when I told you the nigga was loading, clearly it was true. Anyway, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This nigga is just obsessed, bro. Kendrick's an obsessed guy, and a part of it I respect, though. A part of it I respect. Part of it I respect, where it's like I feel like he's almost like, yo, I gotta make sure I finish the job. Like he's really on some shit like that. That's like a car spinning the block, be like, yo, bro, everybody on the block is like shot. And he's like, hold on, man, just to make sure. Just to
I think Drake is injured right now.
Hold on.
Hold on.
The chat is saying you in denial, Act.
Hold on.
I got a serious question for Act. I got a serious question.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Serious question for Act. Right? And big salute to my podcast host, Dusty Wallace and DJ Zard. They brought up this question because the Blue, Red, Green song came down off of the streaming platforms.
Yeah.
And Drake is dealing with Kendrick now coming with new songs against him. Do you think that Drake is beefing with a label?
I said that before.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Drake is fighting this battle on all fronts at this point. I think he's realizing that he is finally at the point where 50 was at when Jimmy Iovine got tired of him. I think the industry just completely saying, we're good off of you, brother. We're good off of you.
That's a very good comparison, bro.
And
I think he's
fighting so many different battles. He's fighting so many different battles. So we're gonna.
He's fighting an unfair advantage. He's beefing with his own label, and then you got this little 5-foot nigga in LA sending shots at you. Come on, B.
Yo, here's the thing though. I don't think hip hop, and I see shit. I mean, I see a lot of people adopt he's fighting a 20v1. I don't think hip hop has the sympathy that some people might expect for Drake, even if he is getting ganged up on. I think people are like, so what? Make songs that are undeniable, and I think that's the pressure that's gonna really be bestowed upon Drake. Yo, you got to hit song your way out of this shit. We're not gonna feel bad for you. Like, again, every day or every week we see another new op pop up. Like, yo, oh yeah, I don't like that nigga neither.
I'm gonna be honest, though.
We know hit songs are made. They're not. They're made by the industry. They're not just made by the artist.
I agree with that too.
Do you not think that
has to get pushed properly for a hit song to be made? So no matter how good the song is, you can make the most amazing save the world song that should be a hit. If the button is not pushed, it won't be a hit.
Yo, I personally believe it.
He can make great music. If they don't push the button, he's still dead in the water, fam.
Yo, a lot of people say, yo, Act, you're Drake's mouthpiece. Pause. Or like they said about the Millie Mondo, right? I think Drake at this point, I think Drake eventually will speak. Because what's happening to him at this moment is unprecedented, right? But I still think that he's shell-shocked a bit. Like, wait, oh yeah, I think he's serious? Like he's still trying to process and figure out the depth and scope of what he's going at. You know what I mean? And
right,
bro,
I think at that point,
you gotta stop saying stuff.
You said what?
No,
You gotta stop saying stuff like that. You make that's what you make it seem so bad, where it's really not that deep.
Like he getting beat up on, like he getting ganged up on.
Wait,
I don't think he was oblivious to it. Act.
Wait.
I think it's just the fake love that Dirk was speaking on. I think some of the stuff that just referenced it.
No, he was oblivious. He was oblivious. I'm telling you, he was shocked. He was like, "What the fuck?" He was shocked.
I mean, that's kind of in denial because you in denial right now.
No,
the chat is saying you're in
no.
denial about this record just as much as Drake be. You saying Drake in denial?
No, you're not getting what I'm saying. He was shocked by all of the people who he thought he didn't have problems with that were either neutral or wouldn't have reason to be joining in on trying to celebrate his demise, kick his back in, or do other things. That's what he's not surprised by. Yo, he knew Kendrick was a hater back when he brought Kendrick on tour. He's not surprised by Kendrick. He's surprised by a lot of these other guys. Like, brother, I got you tatted on me.
Future's
I'm surprised by you. Yo, he put it like this. He realized that a lot of people that, maybe they weren't the closest at this moment in time, but he in a million years he didn't think they would go against him. He didn't like he was fucking shocked. Like what the fuck? Wait, this nigga.
But this goes back to the question I asked you earlier about, again, he really had to pay his dues for acceptance culturally. That includes his industry connects too. So again, it goes back to what I asked you earlier about, don't you think that for as smart as Drake is, or it appears to be, that he would have known that his relationships to a certain extent would have been transactional? No, and no matter what you do for these niggas, bro, no matter what you do for these niggas, they're not general.